for 2.
Both free throws good from James.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Down low. And Irving powers it home.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
Now, here is James. Pass to O'Neal. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Wildcats. Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the third player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, B.A., he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
Here's Bosch. And the three off target. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
To the inside. O'Neal. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Visitors with the ball, trailing by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. B.A., back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Curry. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
From deep, here's Doncic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Curry. Pass to Tatum. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
On defense, the visiting team. It's a 5-point game. Williams from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Doncic, here we go. Doncic on the wing. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Curry. Outside Tatum. And here is Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Curry. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Kersey. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And so Curry will bring it up for the Wildcats. They lead by 4. Now here's Tatum. Here's Garnett. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Johnson. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Kersey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Pass to Garnett. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Doncic. Here's Kersey. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Garnett. Inside. Williams on the wing. Curry looking it over. And that concludes the first quarter play. Up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Now here's Johnson. The kick out to Edwards. Curry with a steal. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Anthony's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Curry. Here's Garnett. 3 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Johnson. Here's Bosch. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 6 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
To the middle. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
That one's no good.
The versatility of James remains so impressive. He does so many things so well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Cooper from outside the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And no good.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Doncic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Doncic. To halt the run. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
Yeah, he must be feeling it because that Doncic three was way out there.
Pass to Olajuwon. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Out to the wing. Now Doncic.
No matter who you are, guarding Doncic takes a great deal of discipline. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Jokic. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. Carter from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wildcats. Vince Carter. Shooting 1. Substitution for the Wildcats. Number 14. Jason Tatum.
Now Carter. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Pass to Kersey. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Right side, Irving. Shot from the top of the key. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Kersey. Hits the trifecta. Kersey's got 7 points.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, misses the dunk. And they're on the run. Here's Iverson. Releases from the wing and drills it.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They really emphasize ball movement here today.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
Here's Iverson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep, here's Doncic. Bowen with a rebound. Here's Bosch. Picked his pocket. Takes it inside. Bird. And he buries his first look.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Bird. We've got 1:08 left in the second. A rebound by Bosch.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And here's Mitchell. Doncic on the wing. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And the opposition is feasting on their turnovers. Until they clean that up, they're going to continue to get burned.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the home team now. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Jokic. The three ball. Unable to get that one. Stolen by Jokic. And he makes it on the layup. Jokic has got his third basket on the night right there.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
It's stolen by Irving. Here's Cooper. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Cooper's got 10.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Pass to O'Neal. And that was good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Jokic. Fades back. That one a little long. James with the ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. It's stolen by James. Johnson with it. Now Carter defending. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Carter. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here we go. Ball's going up the court. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Jokic. Here's Olajuwon. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And here's James. He's got 5. And James throws it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Now here's Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Shot is good by Kersey. Kersey's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Jokic off the bounce. Here's Olajuwon. From outside, off the mark.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Kersey. The 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Now here's Johnson. To the left wing. And stolen by Williams. And here's Curry for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. And they're running. And James throws it down.
You're running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so Curry will bring it up for the Wildcats. Curry takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside Hardaway. Siakam the screen. With the 10-footer. Hardaway, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And here's Curry for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Garnett. Pass to Tatum. Back to Williams. And here's Anthony. Defended by Hardaway. To the paint. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Hardaway. Williams defending. Now here's Thompson. Launches it. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, it's the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal star in all NBA selections and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Here's Siakam. The layup off target. Tatum with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And here's Curry for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Thompson right side. Over Williams. Thompson, no good.
Well, you can't play better defense than that. Patrolling that mid-range area.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's Thompson for three. Solid defense from Williams. Anthony right side. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Tatum. Outside, Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got 9.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Siakam, that's good.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
51.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Edwards. Pass to Bosch. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Anthony. Check by James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Johnson. The offensive rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Williams grabs the board. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. He's off on that one.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So both teams making some changes here. The visitors with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's Olajuwon. Oh, deflected. Paul with a steal. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Bosch. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Jokic up top. And here is Irving. For three, Anthony. Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Hoyas. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Bosch. Banked it in off the glass.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
They set the screen. Right at the free throw line. And that's good for two.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thank you for that, Allie. Down low. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Right side, Williams. Back to Curry. Pass to Cooper. 4-3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Here's Kersey. Doncic on the wing for three. Ooh, the shot misses. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And here's the fast break. James with the ball. Irving picks him up. And rebounded by Tatum.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And that one falls for Curry.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
No good. James. Goes again. Nice work inside from James.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Irving. Now Curry. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now Curry. Now pass to Williams. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And stolen by Williams. The drive by Irving. Oh!
Wow!
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
James! LeBron fires and hits a three.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Hoyas. 9-point game. Doncic outside. Puts up the tray. Williams rips down the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And rebounded by Tatum.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Stephen Curry misses the three. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a